Well, welcome back, Mav.
Well, thanks for having me. We are back in our, I don't even remember what you call this, settlement.
Factory.
Well, yeah, it's a big factory spread apart all over the place.
Pretty much. Well, some things we did on basically off camera was we expanded um, concrete down in that direction just that we can actually have some concrete to build with because this is going really slowly.
Yeah, it takes some time to actually get the pieces. We've got the automation going, but it's a bit slow. So
Yeah, so threw together a quick um, concrete production that side and added a few constructors just to help with basic iron materials. Since we were using the iron that we were making, we ended up using for the assemblers on that side.
yeah, so basically, what we'll have to do first off is get some. I don't even know what you call this material, so that we can expand and build more before actually starting to build. If I'm with you now.
Yeah, so most of it has filled up quite a bit on our basic resources, so we're good with that. We're still
Uh
waiting
huh.
on materials to finish logistics Mark II as well as jump pads that we can complete tier 2 today.
Okay, yeah. Well, that makes sense. And then we discussed our plan. Our plan of action for today would be to expand the iron manufacturing, right? Maybe move it up a bit and having floors with our different um, components. The first one will be the mining, and then the smelters, the assemblers, right? And then if I'm with you, we're going to be splitting our resources or the end results as well on the top floor, saying this is screws, this is plates, this is whatever, right?
Yeah, then we can also have like a central storage of iron that we can say,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
if you need something, run over there. You can pick it up and go on from there.
And this would be what you call this just iron, so all of the separate parts as well. So we'll have a basic one with just plates, but also one that stores the thing we do where it combines a lot of things to make something else. Like you
Yeah,
need plates, you need rods, but then it gives you, I don't know, reinforced plates, for example. So each one of those will have their own little storage unit, if I'm understanding you.
yeah, that's basically the plan.
Okay, cool, cool,
The
makes sense.
other main thing that we're going to be working on, or what I'm going to be working on today, is going to be trying to find some quartz to unlock some research in the map to unlock blade runners that we can actually not care about fall damage as much.
Yeah, and move around a bit more swiftly.
Yeah, so I think that's the plan, and yeah, we'll
Okay,
see how it
awesome.
goes.
Yeah, let me run down and get some resources before starting to disassemble the, well, not disassemble, building a better production line for iron.
I also picked the worst point to start recording because now it's going dark again.
Yeah, I was just looking for my flashlight, and as I was pressing B, I'm guessing I tapped N, and I opened the search bar. So I was like, what did I
Also,
just do?
remember, if you use your search bar, just a quick tip: if you're busy, if you need to calculate something,
Yeah,
say
yeah.
how many machines or stuff you need, you
Uh-huh.
can use the search bar as a calculator as well.
How is that right? So you can say one plus one, it'll say it's two, for example.
Pretty much.
It's quite smart. Okay, I got enough concrete, so I'm gonna leave that in the storage for now. Let me take a few because I'm not sure what I'll need. I won't take all of
We're
it.
basically gonna need plates and screws at this point, or
Yeah, so I'm gonna head over, head
plates and
road.
concrete to make actually
Well,
to make some foundations.
well, let me tell you, I've got about 1,500. Yeah, it's about 1.5 that I've got in concrete. That should be enough, right?
Well, to give you an idea on iron production on the plates and the rods, we've got. Well, I just took some of it, but there's was a full container of plates and a half full container of rods as well that we have access to if you want to use some.
Yes, I'm running over now. I just want to make sure that I've got the stuff in my inventory so that if I start building, it's there.
I'm gonna quickly finish up logistics Mark 2.
Yeah, I see. The only thing we need is more plates. I put in. I had like 12, so it wasn't much, but it's in.
I had 1,000 on me, so
Sheesh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take the reinforced plates because I'm guessing I need that for what you
yeah,
call this.
you're gonna need that for conveyor belt Mark 2 as well.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got a lot of limestone that's not crafted as yet. So I want to get rid of those so that I free up some slots for me to carry more items. Because at the
On
moment I'm
on on
filled up.
that, you can just take it and chuck it in the bin icon in your inventory. Because
Does
we've
it
at
throw it
this point,
away or
yeah, it deletes it completely. But we've got so much concrete at this point, it's not
yeah,
really even
yeah, you
needed.
don't need the limestone, right? It's fine. I'm just finishing up. I'll do it level by level, right? So once I'm done with, let's say, the smelter level, I'll move up to the assembly level, etc., etc. But we did say we're going to work backwards, so I should start on basically the last level and work my way down, right?
Yeah, what we also can do is if you know on the first floor it's fine because we know how much you're gonna know how much smelters you can make with just the amount of resources coming in.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can build this first level in accordance to how much material we're gonna get in.
Yes.
On the second level, when we're doing constructors and that kind of thing, that's where we're gonna start working from the back to the front to see how much we need of each and then building it out from there.
Okay, cool. The miner, we'll still be using the same miner, or is there a different one we've unlocked? I'm not sure as of yet.
Not yet. No, I think we unlocked that in I think tier 4.
Okay, yeah, so it's still MK1, miner MK1.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, both of these are pure iron sources. So we're gonna have 120 coming out of each.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we're gonna use or reroute both of these to come up towards this platform, and this will be the iron production, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the miners for now because we know I'm just gonna make sure that it's iron and that it's 120.
Yeah,
And once I'm sure, then I'll just start assembling the what is the first thing? A smelter on
yeah.
top, and then
Also, remember your to-do list that you can add recipes to just remember what you need. So
yeah,
on
oh
this,
to be able to build the
the
smelters
smelters
and
and
stuff. Yeah.
everything. Yeah, so we're getting 120 per minute from each miner, so it's 240 in total.
That's correct, yes. And then
And
the smelters
these
takes
take
30 each.
so 240 divided by 30 is
It's about 8, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I think it's on quick math it's 8.
Yeah, more or less. Thereabout. So we're gonna need 8 smelters. Let me just quickly select this so that I can see what I'll need. 8 of them. No,
Well, you're
I'll
busy.
be fine. I've got more than enough.
Okay, cool. If you have questions, just ask. I'm gonna quickly go and explore a little bit to try and find some quartz.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. I'll start building the stuff out as best I see fit, and then yeah, if there's something that I don't understand or I get stuck with, I'll just give you a shout.
Yeah, sure thing.
Let me
I've
just
played
get.
this game for so many hours, but if you think I can remember where certain resources are, no chance in hell.
Oh well, at
Like
least
I,
it
I
makes it keeps it interesting.
yeah, it's also true. There's one place that there always was quartz,
Mm-hmm.
but it is um, they removed that in 1.0 to balance out where some of the resources are.
Oh yes.
So I know where quartz was, but I don't know where it is now. And the only other one I know I don't want to go and visit.
You seem scared.
Ah, it's not that bad. It's a bunch of small spiders, but to get there is a
Yeah.
pain.
Well, small spiders is enough for me.
Problem with this game is small spiders are the size of you.
Yeah. So how big is the big spiders then? Way too big.
About 3 times bigger than you.
Sheesh. Yeah. No thanks. I'm gonna fall.
And the big ones actually
Think
jump
about.
at you.
Oh. Yeah. That doesn't sound like my kind of friends. But then again, I hate spiders in general, so
Can't
don't
wait till you run
particularly,
into one.
don't particularly want to meet one. Okay, so we can move this one up, we can move this one. Um, is there a way? I probably forgot. Is there a way to like select your thing that you've just built and move it, or do you have to disassemble it and just rebuild it?
You have to rebuild it.
Okay, cool. That's about how I remember it. Okay, well, let's see if this works now and it maintains it. Okay, so for now we don't have doors, so I'm just like leaving a piece of the wall out for me to um, be able to run in and out of the places.
Makes sense.
Okay, so now we've got our assemblers all in. Now we can go move on to Uh, no, this is the smelters. We can move on to assemblers now. But anyway,
Yeah, so the assemblers are basically our end product that we're gonna need.
okay. Let me just put in a jump pad somewhere.
Just remember on the jump pad, it's you can if you left click on it, it's gonna place, and then you use your mouse wheel to set the angle that you want it at.
Okay, well, I just quickly need to go fetch something in order to build it. Let me just quickly run. Sliding down all the way.
Well, I finally found some quartz.
Oh shit. I'm running off the edge of the world, yeah. You found?
Research
Finally
completed.
found the
Facility
quartz I was
recipe
looking for.
unlocked.
Oh, okay,
New
cool.
quartz research available.
Bloody hell. Okay, well, yeah, just give me this. And then I should be okay. Let me go see if I can build a jump pad right now. Really, really quickly. So when you build a jump pad, do you have to build like the catching jelly thingy as well, or it's not necessary?
The jelly thing is mostly for if you're gonna fall. If you're shooting yourself a big distance and it's quite a vertical jump,
Oh yes.
the jelly thing absorbs kind of the fall damage. So if you're using the jump pad to go up, doesn't really matter because you're not going to be falling far enough to get fall damage.
Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense 100%. Oh well, let's test it out.
Blade runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump
And I
at greater
forgot we
force,
need
and
power
decrease fall
for it.
damage that might otherwise have lowered your balance
Yeah.
to fix it.
Yeah, I forgot that part completely. Okay, let me just do this. So then I know I can use it at least. Yep, that makes it a bit easier. I'm just gonna have to create a few holes here and there in order to enable some, what do you call this, light.
To actually have some space to go through.
That as well as having some light going through the place.
I was hoping I had enough resources on me to build one of the Blade Runners while I'm at the quartz. That running back is going to be easier.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I ran out of iron rods.
Yeah, they tend to take a lot of those.
Also, you're going to be happy about one of the upgrades that I'm going to be researching in a moment.
Mm. What is it?
Yeah, six additional inventory slots.
Yes, that would help me a lot, seeing as I'm already filled up.
Yeah, mine's also full. I have one slot left. I already began throwing some stuff away.
Yeah, it's like I had to do just now before we started building this whole new factory. Now it's also trying to make it look nice from the get-go as well.
Yeah, the biggest thing, if especially when you start building some of the factories, if you want to use space more efficiently, you can build stuff next to each other, like right up against each other.
Yes.
If you want stuff to look good, you can always leave spaces in between to add details and other kind of things as well. But it's not really something you think about a lot, especially in the beginning.
Yeah, that is true. So I'm trying to keep that in mind as I'm doing all of these things right now. Okay, so I'm done with this. Now, let me just go see quickly what is the next step. Okay, so we've got our smelters are in. Then what is it? Constructor and assembler. Let's quickly see constructors.
Pocket
So they
dimensions
taking
now
15
extra-dimensionalized
per
with
minute.
additional dimensional capacity. Research completed. Quartz crystal
Okay,
recipe
let's go
unlocked.
see real
New
quick.
quartz research available.
These O's are doing 30. So for each one, we'll need 2. So that is 16 then.
Thought a while back, if you're ever planning like big factories on this game,
Mm-hmm.
you almost need a spreadsheet just to keep track of everything.
Yeah, because that's what I'm checking now. Is we've got 15 coming out each year. This is storage. That's fine. And then this little guy. Oh, this will be different. Okay, so should I do constructors and assemblers on the same floor, or should I do constructors and then assemblers?
I'll suggest do constructors, then assemblers, and then we can use the top floor
Storage.
for storage.
Because if I'm going to add enough constructors, there'll be 16 constructors, and then from there we can configure the assemblers.
Yeah, and anything that we have excess of in terms of resources created by the constructors, say in terms of plates and rods and that kind of thing, that we can separate one machine of each to just keep filling up a container for resources that we can use.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That'll be the logistics part of things.
Then I'll come and help once I'm back, and we can figure out where we want to place what.
Well, I'm already placing.
I kind of meant more in terms of the conveyors in which direction and where stuff is gonna go.
Yeah, okay, because I was about to say I'm not going to do all of this for nothing and then redo it again. No way. We'll make this work by hook or by crook, but it'll work. I just need to find myself back on this so that I can see what I'm doing. So I need 16 of those guys. Let me just make sure that I actually have enough, what you call this, resources to build them. I think you call it resources. Oh yeah, more than enough. Cool beans. I actually need a higher platform.
Is the ceiling too low?
No, I'm standing on. I created one of these lookout tower thingies to have an overview of placing the stuff, just makes it easier.
Oh yeah.
But now the floor that I'm working on is basically level with me, so it defeats the purpose.
Yeah, makes sense.
Kind of defeats the purpose, yes. Unless there's a way for me to get on top, I need to build another one. Do you know what? Let me just do this. That was not the idea. Anyway, I'll just build it here in the corner. Get myself another little lookout. I can delete it once I'm done. But it helps me to see where I'm doing what I'm placing where, just to have it all lined up and make sense in my mind.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, I've got my Blade Runners on, finally, and I'm heading back now.
Okay, cool. I'm setting up constructors now. I'm just thinking because it's gonna have to come up from all these. So I can put one here, that's one. Two. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How's the building going?
I'm at 10 now. So I still need to find space for another 6, actually. That's what I'm trying to do and have it make sense. But I'm sure we're gonna have to move 1 or 2 of them by the time we put in all the conveyor belts and stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, because it would make a bit more sense once we actually have all the conveyors set up and stuff as well. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, well, there's 11. Come on, up you go.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in
Okay, I
industrial
need 3 more
applications,
somewhere,
specifically in
somehow.
advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Okay, well, we can do this. Do-do-do-do.
I brought you a gift.
What do you have for me? Oh, some legs. Let me see if I equip it to my legs. Yep. Feels a bit better.
And now
Okay,
it's
so
now it's the problem of getting used to the floatiness if you jump.
So I need 3 more of these. So let's place this one. Here's one. Not entirely sure if this is in the middle or not. Let me just move this one.
Okay, so in terms of what items are we doing in which ones?
So I haven't set that up yet. Just so for all of the smelters on the bottom, that is just set up for iron. These I haven't set up yet. I'm just trying to get the right amount first, and then I'll set them up. How many do we have? I think we're short 1, and if I remove the tower, there will be space for the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, we need 1. So I'm going to delete the tower, the lookout tower thingy, and then we have all of them. Then we can set them up to say this is this is that. And then I think comes the most difficult part, which would be the conveyor belts.
Yeah, I'm gonna start on conveyor belts on the lower levels of so long.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, so we have got all of our what do you call this? Constructors set up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me configure them so long, and then we can see if there's something that needs to be changed or not. Okay, so let's say the first line, I'm going to configure all of them to do plates, just normal plates.
Okay. Can you just give me a total of how many ingots you need for the plates?
Okay, so you need 3 ingots per plate, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 constructors that'll be making plates.
Okay, so how much do they take in per minute?
30 per minute each.
Okay,
4 plates. Yeah,
so we
4 plates.
need 150.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5. 5 constructors. So then the second row, I will be setting them up to do rods. It's only rods. The second row. And then what I'll do is from there we can move some of them up into the what do you call this? Into the assembler where they can combine some of the items to make something else, right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have another floor
The assembler.
for more constructors if we're doing. So how many are you gonna do? So it's 5 of them are going at.
Yeah, these 5 are all going to be plates. Then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's 6 of these. I've set them up to be rods only, and then I'll do screws on these other ones. And then once we go up to the assembler, we can use some of these that's got the extra rods and stuff just to store rods, and then some of the other we can move up into the assembler to create something else where it combines, the rods with whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So no math. The math does work out. So we're gonna have 6 doing.
6 doing rods, 5 doing plates for now.
Yeah, and then we
And
can
then
use on.
these will be 5 doing screws if I stick to the original plan.
And so these make 15. These need 10, so
I think the screws at the moment needs the least amount of things and have fallen down. I knew it's going to happen somewhere along the line. Whoop. Come back. Yeah, so what is it for screws? It's 10 per minute.
yeah, if possible. Let's see.
10 rods. So to make screws, they take rods, right? So
Yes.
we have
If
to take these to these, if I'm right now.
Yeah, but we also can't use all of these because we need some of them for.
Yeah, just to make normal rods or go up to the assembler.
Yeah, so what we can do if we need. How many rods are we going to be making?
20, I think. 15.
15 times 6, so we've got 90 rods.
Yeah, because then
What we can do
Mhm.
is we're going to not be making as many screws then, but then just have 3 machines
doing screws.
doing screws.
Okay,
Which
so let's
is-
leave
which
these
is
three
still
for screws then, and then we'll use those to create. What are we going to use them for then?
And we can remove those two, then we can use this point in the factory as basically like an elevator to take materials up to the next floor.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. So on the top floor, then I'm going to be building a few assemblers, but how many will we need for assemblers?
Make it 3 assemblers, so one assembler for rotors, one for reinforced plates. No, make it four assemblers because we can make then two. We can see if we can make two of them make reinforced plates because we need reinforced plates to make the modular frames as well.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get the walls up then, and once those are up, I will set three assemblers, 4 assemblers.
Queue up 5 just for that we
Okay.
have enough. We also need to, at some point when we build the space elevator, make the part that we need for that as well.
Yeah, I don't really know what part that would be, but you can tell me when we get there. Okay, so let me just quickly get our walls up and running. All the way to the end. Yeah, look at that. Finally, it keeps my walls black. Oh shit, would you look at that? I am out of concrete, so let me run back real quick.
If you want concrete, I still have almost 2,000 on me.
Oh, yes, please. Where are you? On top?
Yeah, I'm on top.
Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm just running towards my little elevator. Whee! Okay. I see you.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to not run into you the whole time. Thank you very much. This feels quite big, I must say, but yeah, we are expanding and we do need to get it to a point where it's a bit quicker.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yes, because the automation is nice, but it still seems a bit slow for what we need. well, the point where we are at now.
Well,
Hence
to
the
be
expansion.
yeah, to be honest, you're always gonna have that feeling of this place seems big, but it's not performing as good as I want.
Yeah, it's not as advertised. Oh shit. There's no electricity, right? So there's no way for us to put some lights in, stuff like that. Not yet.
Not yet. We also haven't unlocked lights as of yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. It's in the game. It's just not in it for us yet.
Now, for that, we actually can get some if you want.
No, I'm just thinking. It seems like this will be a very dark building. So I'm just thinking that would be nice to just add a few lights. Come on, come on. You just gave it to me. Give it to me again. There we go.
Yeah, just don't build in front of your jump pad entrance.
No, I'm gonna build there and then I'm going to remove the wall once I'm done. Because for me, trying to remember where, like, you jump through, it's much easier to just have a look at it from the bottom.
That also makes sense.
Hopefully, very few things that I do make sense, but. Okay, let's go see if I can just do my little jump pad thingamajiggy. And my game is dying again. Okay. So basically it is that one. Is it? No, it's not. It is that one. Let's go see. Whee! Yes, it's that one. Okie dokie, we have got them. Still need something taller than I am to be able to see what I'm doing, because now I have to move up and do the other half, or the other floor.
There's actually a mod that I'm considering for us to get.
What is that?
It's the always daytime mod.
Well, since we started the series, it seems like this is the time or the episode where we've gone to nighttime. I don't want to say quicker than usual, but it seems more often than usual,
Yeah, kind of.
in my mind. Quick question, is there a way to build one of these lookout towers on top of each other, or it's not possible? Oh,
That's
oh shit.
not gonna be possible. But what you can do is just build it on. When you go up to the next floor,
Yes.
just build it on that floor as well.
Yeah, but I just need to like create space for myself to like put a piece of platform down, and then I can like place it there. Oh, are you creating a jump pad to get us all the way there?
Yep.
Okay, cool, makes sense. Did you build a pad now? I've got an idea. It might just work. Okay, no, it doesn't.
What did you try?
I tried jumping on top of this little cliff. Do you see the one that's next to it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I tried doing that.
But
It
yeah,
almost worked, but
you
yes.
can just build that lookout tower on the basically on the platform itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I did earlier. I'm just gonna leave it here in the corner, and that allows me to have an overview and see what I'm doing and where I'm doing what. Okay, look out, look out. Seems fine for now. I mean, it's not a permanent thing, it's just a thing to help us out. Okay, so remind me again, how many assemblers? 10. 5.
5.
5, cool. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to build out the whole floor. We can delete a few pieces here and there as we see, this is where we'll need them, etc.
Yeah, where we basically need them.
Yes, yeah, I'm not gonna try and guess where to leave a spot open for now. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. I'm building a floor underneath the floor.
I don't want to actually admit how many times I've done that.
Yeah, it happens quite easily, Okay, oh god damn. There we go. Okay, so those are all done. Let me just quickly have a look and see if I've got enough for reassemblers. You say 5. Let me see what I need. No, I've got more than enough. That's fine. Can you believe it? This episode is actually going quite well in terms of me having stuff.
Yeah, your resource management is getting better.
Yes. Can you believe it? Would you suggest I place the assemblers in a way where they, like, I don't even know what you call it. The side where you get your stuff in to the assembler should be pointing towards our old factory site, or should it be pointing towards the mountain side?
Um,
I don't know if you can see the little orange from where you are at the moment.
yeah, place it that the output is looking away from the mountain, like it is now.
So like this, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
because I'm gonna
uh-huh.
take all of the lines that we make. I'm gonna take up and I'm gonna take it through that corner
Mm.
piece that back
Yeah,
that side.
so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna line 5 of them up, basically in the middle of the floor, put 5 of them next to each other, and then we can create the conveyor belt system around it. And do you think we should leave storage on this floor as well? I think that's fine. Or do you think we should make storage on a completely different level? But I think there would be enough space to put these plus storage.
I'll quickly come have a look.
Should be enough. I'm just
Uh,
thinking about the idea that we had where we have storage for just plates, for just rods, for just screws, to also have them easily as available.
yeah, I think
So if I can place 5 of these in a row here.
what I would suggest, place 3 of them. Or basically start where this one is.
Mm-hmm.
You can then leave a
Like
gap.
this, or
Yeah,
gap like this.
leave a gap. Place one next to it. Basically there,
This and there as well.
there as well,
Yeah.
and then ahead of it, say about there as well as there.
So in the middle of the two, right?
Yeah, but just in front, that we can have enough space, a bit more to, yeah, a bit more towards me if possible,
Mm-hmm.
a bit more forward.
Like there, more or less.
Yeah, I think there would work fine. I can 2 conveyor belts in between.
And then this one is also in between, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. And then are we making another level for storage, or are we gonna have our storage units on this level as well?
What we can do storage on this level, and just to not make it look like a box, we can extend this out maybe a few, say 3 or 4 conveyor
Mm-hmm.
belts or foundations that way.
To have like the storage unit.
Yeah, then we can have storage on this back wall that's gonna be at the back.
Like here or there. Because it just flashed on like 2 positions.
Basically, where I'm building this one.
Okay, so that'll be the storage area per se.
Yeah, then we can do storage this side,
Mm-hmm.
and we can create basically the way to get up here. We can maybe use a jump pad or something and shoot ourselves in here, and we can have the storage containers on, say, one side.
Okay, but for now, I'm gonna hold off on those just until we know
Everything
how
works.
everything is running, and yes, what comes out where, how many of what we'll need in terms of storage and stuff like that, right? So I'm going to leave this as it is for now. Perhaps run power. I can perhaps run power. Or do you think it's time for us to disassemble everything on the bottom and use the power that we have from there, shifting it up? Or what's the idea? What's the idea?
I, I I quickly just need to go and get some more resources, but yeah, I think that's a good idea that we can then start disassembling this part here on the bottom.
Yeah, so both of these I'm gonna start disassembling, right?
Yeah, basically you can disassemble everything. Just leave the storage containers if they have something in it.
Okay, those I'm not gonna disassemble at all.
You can disassemble them, but it's just gonna fill up your inventory instantly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So okay, I'm gonna disassemble the machines. But for now I will leave the
The storage containers, basically.
that's correct, yes. Yeah, I'll leave them for now. And once we have everything set up, we can even perhaps move some of these that's on the bottom, just move them up. But you can't, you have to delete it. But yeah, either way.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me a shout. Holler at me. I'm just having a look at your hard work from the bottom. This is normally
Yeah.
the thing that confuses me more is doing the conveyor belts to say, okay, this is going to be this, but it merges into that, and then when it comes out, it splits into that.
Yeah, it does take a while to get used to where you do what and how you're gonna
Yeah, root
basically
the
root
stuff.
everything.
Yeah, so I'm leaving conveyor belts to you at the moment.
It's gonna become a point where I'm just gonna say, you know what, we need to build this thing. Go figure it out.
Google is your friend. Now I'll do it. It'll work. It probably just won't look very nice, but it'll work.
That's fine.
It'll work. That much I can promise you. It'll definitely work. Might take a few tries, a few chances, but it'll work.
Okay, so we've got plates, rods, screws.
Are those with the storage units now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how many do I need.
Uh, I remember I asked you this last time, but what's the limit like for the storage containers or the units, whatever?
How do you mean?
Like, how much does it take before it's full? Or it just
And
goes and goes and goes?
it goes until the inventory is full, so it's
Yeah, how many slots
about
does it have?
24 slots, if I'm correct.
Okay, but it's like 24 of 200, for example.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense as well. From this angle, the curve looks quite dodgy.
Fine.
I remember what we said about trail makers. If it looks stupid but it works, it ain't stupid.
Yep. Can you give me the rest of the plates you have?
Yep. Let me just drop down
I
a little bit.
already ran out.
Just so that it doesn't float in the air again. Ooh. Let me give you all of them. I'm sure I'm not going to be using them in the foreseeable future.
I think that's enough.
Okay, well, I've got another 400. These are all that's left from my deconstructing the previous one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the previous facility. I did go put in quite a lot of the, like I said, the ingots and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did put quite a lot of them in, but I'm not sure. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Thank you very much. Free Willy is walking towards our power station.
Thankfully, he doesn't do much.
Yeah, he seems like, like the way cats are during the day, just lazing about. He seems like a very big ass cat.
Yeah, pretty much. I think all we need is power to this top level, and then we just need to hook up the miners.
Okay, so how will we be hooking up those guys? Because that's the one part that doesn't make too much sense, right? Because they will stay all the way down there.
Yeah.
And how will we be transporting the stuff back up?
With the vertical conveyors.
So is there a limit to like how high they can go, or they're not really?
No, not really. And if um, you can use it as, how can I put it? If you can use it, you can make it until it's max height,
Mm-hmm. And
and
then just
then
add
you
another
just
one on top
just
of that.
connect another one on it.
Okay, cool, cool. That makes sense. I was about to say what the hell is happening, but okay.
Yeah, so our main thing is we're gonna need some more reinforced plates. That's the one thing we're gonna need.
Let me see how much I have. I've got 78 more, but it's not that much. We
Yeah,
can
well,
run down to the storage units from the previous build. I'm sure they've got some.
I think I already took the ones that were there.
Let me run down and go see. Perhaps it's not impossible. What is this? This looks like a lobster, a walking lobster. Lizard Drogo. Yeah.
It's Doggo actually. That's the dog you can actually get in the game.
I'm trying to pet it, but it's running away from me. It doesn't like me very much.
Yeah, you need to tame it.
I wanted to tase it.
Don't taste the dog.
Something is burning around here.
You also have that problem again.
Yeah, just give me a second. Let me just quickly run out and see. Oh, okay, I'm back. I have no idea where it is, but it seems very close.
Well, I hooked up the miners so long, so now the biggest question is everything working as it should?
Let's go see our hard work. Oh, this looks quite cool.
Of the material going up.
Yeah, it looks very good actually.
Yeah, we'll move the entrance and everything, and make it look nice in between episodes.
Yeah, well, as long as we know that everything works, right? So then we know it's been a success. So let's see.
Yeah, it's the same as what I said with the power as well. This is gonna take a while to just back up all the machines.
Yes, of course, yeah. But I mean, so far so good. It all seems to be working quite well. Ah, and I almost fell out again.
To be honest, we've got an easy place to stand if we want to see if everything works.
Way on top of this.
No, just on the top floor, and we'll see if everything just goes out on the top.
Oh, I was actually heading there, and then I thought, let me just have a look and see if all of these machines are working. Seeing as getting to the top floor is my worst enemy. First time round. This is probably the best I've done this jump in this whole episode. Okay, well, let us see. Well, I can see a few plates emerging.
Yeah, it's also sorter plates. Everything on this top floor is gonna be working at quite a low speed for quite a while.
Yeah, until it
Because
starts backing up and stuff.
yeah, because it's gonna be splitting off everything to go to all the storage containers.
Mm-hmm.
Once those fills up, it would then start feeding all of the assemblers at max speed.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
But
sense.
yeah, anything using screws is gonna take a while because that is we don't make enough screws to run everything, but we can. For the time being, it still works and it would still produce enough until we need to upgrade again.
Yeah, I can see the screws are coming out quite scarcely, but I mean, it's a good start, and it's much more, I think, organized than the one we had. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
So we actually have screws coming in. We've got rods. We've got plates. So now it's just waiting to see when everything fills up. But I
Yeah,
think
so
for
that it starts backing up and stuff. Yes.
but yeah, I think for next time we can basically focus on doing the same thing for copper as well.
Yes, yeah. Because copper is also now at a point where you do a lot more than just one thing from the copper, so it makes sense as well. Yes.
Yeah, we don't need anything in regards to assemblers regarding copper at the moment, but we
Yeah, at
also
the moment.
have the other piece of copper that we don't produce as of yet is the copper sheets.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that'll be the mission for next time round is to create a nice, much better production facility for copper as well.
Yeah, I think copper, and I think I'll next time I'll move the one concrete node that we have at the base.
Oh yes.
I'll run a line going basically around the back of this factory to go to that that concrete production.
Yes, so that we also have that like a centralized
Yeah, then we have a
production
centralized
facility. Yes.
area for that as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. But no, I think that was a success for this episode. We set out to do something. We did it. Took some time, but it looks much nicer, I must say. So hopefully it
Yeah,
works.
we finished iron production, the expansion of iron. We also unlocked our blade runner, so now we can actually move a little bit.
Yeah, we can move a bit quicker. We can jump a bit higher. So that helps.
But yeah, I think that's a wrap for this time.
Yeah, no. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Let's see next time around when we do the copper. How well we can make that one, or how well we can run the lines for that one.
yeah, and I think in between we'll do some.
I will do some tidying up and stuff in between, I think.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody wants to see us sitting here thinking about how do we make this look nice.
Yes, or deleting this and that, placing this and that. Yeah, so we can work on aesthetics, offline, and then when we come back, we'll just give you guys an update of what we did and how it looks now and stuff. So, but yeah, I think that was a success for this episode. Thank you guys for joining us,
Yeah,
and
thank you
yeah,
very much.
catch us next week again.
Yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.